Are. This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with my next installment on, hey, let's keep experimenting with some ammunition. So recently I shot a few of these, the Magtech 20 gauge shotgun shell with TTT pellets, 26 pellets, 2 3/4 inch, 13/16 ounce of shot, which is basically 3/4 of an ounce, a little bit more than 3/4 of an ounce. It doesn't give the velocity. This is from Magtech. These things are marketed as a home defense or defense and heavy game shotgun shell. Okay, so I've got a silhouette target up down here at 15 yards, and I've got my 20-inch improved cylinder, full-length improved cylinder barrel, my slug barrel, on my 20 gauge. So we're going to try one of these rounds at a 15-yard silhouette and see how they actually would work as a defensive round. Now, in your house, 15 yards is a long way down a hallway. Of course, I've seen people, you know, they've got a house as big as the Taj Mahal. You know, it's got a bus station on one end and a dope bookstore on the other and a beer joint in the middle. Like Jim McNevin. Yeesh. But the average person, you know, 15 yards is a long way inside their house. As a matter of fact, 15 yards is probably the other side of my house. You probably had in the backyard. But we're going to give this thing a try at 15 yards and see how it shoots, and then we're going to move the target stand up to about 5 yards and see how it shoots. No, there won't be nothing left of the target stand then. We're going to experiment and see how this goes. There's our round, combat load 1. And let's see how she shootifies. Right in the middle, 15 yards. And it's got some recollitation to it too. It means it. All right, let's go down there and take a look at it. See what it lookifies. See how it tardates. And as usual here at the Bergen Gun Range, we're shooting dead into the sun. And that target's thin, you can see through it. All right, let's take this down and you hold it up there. These targets are flimsy. All right, now hold her up there and let's see what it looks like. That looks like a substantial mood changer. 15 yards, that definitely changed a bad guy's mood. All right. Let's go back up here. Now I'm going to put a full choke barrel on that gun, and we're going to try this again at about 35 yards. And that'll be just about like that. So there, we've moved the old target stand back down there to about 20 yards, turned a police silhouette target around backwards and put a target dot on it approximate size of a turkey's head. And I've moved into the 20 gauge 28 pull. So let's give it another try and see how it runs here. All right, all safe, and we'll aim her down through there and see what it does. All righty. All righty. Let's see what this stuff shoots like at range. That's how I get my cardio, walking up and down this damn gun range. I'm gonna get me one of them hover rounds. Mount me a 30 caliber machine gun on it. All right, same deal as before. Jerk it off there and let's see if we can kill a turkey with it. Now I know my gun pattern's pretty good with that choke in it. but that ain't a very consistent pattern. I don't know, could you kill a turkey with it? I don't think so. Not if you're aiming at a specific point of aim. That's not a very good pattern at all. So, you know, this stuff may be more useful as a defensive round than, say, a turkey hunting round. I wouldn't shoot it at a coyote, and it don't pattern no better than that from a full choke gun at that range. So, you know, it looks like it's going to be most serviceable as a close range defensive shotgun load. It doesn't look very, the round doesn't look very productive as a hunting load. And I happen to know for a fact that this shotgun barrel and choke shoot really good at that range. But this ammunition does not. And that's not a very scientific test, you know, one shot. But you know, I've got the dope on this gun. I know it shoots. I know this barrel and this particular choke shoot really well together. And the Magtech large lead shot, 22 caliber thereabouts, it doesn't pattern very well out of this gun at all. Not get you some and do your own test. I mean, you know, but it looks like this stuff is going to be good for a defensive load, not very good for a turkey load, and I sure as shooting wouldn't even consider it as a coyote round. All right then, like, share, commentate, and subscribe. Leave me a $1 in the Patreon bucket if you want to, and if you don't, well, I just keep right on making content for you. Let's all try and be good citizens, and, you know, avoid trouble and avoid silliness. Check on the old people in your community. Be activated in politics, school boards, and so forth. You know, pay attention to what's going on around you. Oh, God bless everybody. Join the NRA, and we'll see you when we see you. Bye now.